I golfed a lot. I golfed all the time. I was in college, and Karen and I were dating. And Karen worked at a bank, and she lived in a little duplex. And she said, Jimmy, I want to fix you dinner. I want you to come over Friday night. And I want you to come over at 7 o'clock on Friday night. I'm going to fix you dinner. And I said, great. That's awesome. Great. So, and Karen's a great cook. And so I was out golfing with my friends, and we were on a golf course about 30 miles from where Karen's house was. And I'm looking down at my watch. It was 6 o'clock. I told her I'd be there at 6 o'clock. So I look down at my watch, and it's 5:30, and we're on hole number 16. And I'm 30 miles away. Now, a smart person would have grabbed his golf clubs, ran to the car, and drove as fast as I could to her house. But I was not a smart person. So I finished golfing, and I drove to her house. And I was 45 minutes an hour late. And I walk in, and I can tell she's upset. And I'm just cocky, arrogant, idiot. And I walk in, and she's cool, and the food she has in the oven, she's warming it up. And I walk in, and I'm just Mr. Cool, and I come in, and she's mad. And finally, I turned to her, and I said, we sat down to eat. It was a beautiful meal, beautiful meal. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green, everything. It's everything I love, right there on the plate. And I sat down to eat, and I looked up at her, and I said, what's your problem? The next thing I knew, I was wearing dinner. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. The part that hit my mouth was delicious. She threw dinner on me. So she, boom, right in my face. So I had her blocked in the driveway, and she had a little Volkswagen Beetle, a little red Volkswagen Beetle, and she got in her car and drove through the backyard, knocked the fence down, drove through a clothesline, drove all the way, and there was no alley. She drove through the neighbor's yard. Sister was mad, to say the least. So Karen and I got married, damaged each other, so we've been there, done that, but we healed each other. God has used Karen to heal me more than any other person in my life, and I've done the same thing with Karen. We seek marriage for many reasons, but one of the most important is that we are all incomplete and unhealed, and we're seeking a spouse to fix that. We're incomplete and we're unhealed, and we're trying to find somebody to fix that. If we do it God's way, we end up in a beautiful marriage. If we don't, we drive each other crazy.